Hi everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing the ultimate Christmas house here on my channel, and I decided for it to be a Georgian family house, and you guys, it's huge. I'm sorry that I'm so late on my schedule, but it was impossible. Like right now we are in this Christmas time, and it's a family time in Catholic families. The same is for mine. So I'm spending quite a lot of time with my family and friends, and I just didn't have the time to finish this on time, unfortunately. But as you can see, it's a very huge build. It's meant to be for 4 Sims, for 2 parents and 2 children. Of course, you have even more space to add more rooms. But I had a vision of the family where the father is a very kind of workaholic type, and he's working a lot from home. He has his big, beautiful office here in this house, and they have like 2 children. One is the toddler and one is a kid. So I, of course, made 2 rooms for them. And in my last video, I actually got requested. No, it's not the last video. One of my videos, I've got requested to make more like family homes and use more CC for kids. And personally, you know that I don't often do more than 1 room. It's basically because I'm a detailist. I really like to put a lot of effort and details into every single room, and it's basically time consuming. So it's just easier for me to make 1 room. I don't know, guys, how much time I spend on this house. Probably 20 hours, maybe even more. But I don't know, for my ultimate Christmas build, I really wanted to incorporate the family elements into this house, and I'm really glad that I did because I enjoyed it so much. I really enjoyed making those beautiful children rooms, and it was just a very pleasant build to do, even though it lasted forever. And as you can see, we have like 40 minutes of video today. I'm not going to be mad if you cannot spend them with me today. If you don't have the time to watch the whole build, don't forget to watch the screenshots at the end of this video. I always incorporate all of the beautiful pictures from the house, all of the scenery, so you can see all of the details in this house. And yeah, I'm really hoping that you guys appreciate it, because I really spent a lot of time doing my screenshots because I always want them to be perfect and just to show everything that is important in my houses. And also, you can see me doing this crazy landscape over here. Like, Georgian houses has this beautiful outdoor spaces, like magical gardens and front of the houses. And I really just wanted to incorporate that into this build. I'm not particularly good in making landscape as far as I can see it. I saw so many amazing landscapes on other people's channels, and I'm always so impressed by those. And this time I just wanted to go a little bit out of my comfort zone and not to do just a small little garden, and do just something more polished and clean, something that I've never done before. On the other side, I didn't put a lot of elements to the terrace because I was thinking, okay, it's winter and there is going to be a lot of snow, and just I don't think it's smart to put a grill outside or a lot of like tables and outdoor spaces. I basically I basically didn't put much. But I'm really hoping that you are going to like it anyways, because I did some decorating on that part as well. And I actually found some treillage or something like that from the gym. And I haven't used that creator since I stopped using Alpha CC, but his CC is not completely alpha, it's something in between, so you can always find some things that you can use as a maxis match, which is very good. But I didn't download a lot of his things. I just downloaded that treillage and the fountain edges that you are going to see at the end of my video, because I found them after I finished this recording this video. But yeah, I think that you are going to like it very much. It brings something a little bit extra to these fountains, and it just looks so magical, you guys. And as you can see, I already put a lot of Christmas decorations of the exterior of this house, and I decided not to put much into the footage because I spent hours and hours decorating it, and you can basically see it come to life at that short part of the video. And you're going to see me using a lot of Christmas decorations in this house. And you're also going to see me going back and forth with some rooms. And the reason why is that so is basically because I downloaded some new things during this build. And also we've got base game update with some new clutter while I was doing this build, so you will see me going a little bit back and forth to some rooms just to add a little bit more decorations that I was able to find. And you will probably ask me once again which creators did I use for this beautiful Christmas clutter and decorations. And I actually used strange storyteller Sims for the recolors of these beautiful garlands. You were able to see them here in the room. She has so many beautiful recolors of that, or he, I'm so sorry, with like the golden details and white details, and just they fit much better than the original garlands that we've got in the game, and I really need that. Also, these basic green garlands are from Plumbob Tea Society. Unfortunately, the Plumbob Tea Society they're not making new custom content for a while now, for a year or maybe even more. And I'm so sad about that because they have some amazing CC, but the good thing is that right now you can still download the CC that you don't have from them, and they have really nice rustic elements and clutter for your houses if you are into that. You know that I love rustic things and more vintage things, and they're just perfect for me. So that's why I'm so sad that they're not producing any more custom content, but it's what it is. Also, while I was doing this build, I found some ceramic clutter and lighted ivy from Leaf-motif. And you're going to see that lighted ivy in the green room that I made, or the sunroom that I made. And you guys know that I love doing sunrooms. That's really my thing. And this one is going to be the special one. It's different than all the others. I don't know, are you going to like it or not, to be honest, because I wanted to combine the summer with the winter, and you are going to see later on how did I do so. It's a bit weird, but I don't know, I kind of have love and hate relationship with it. I think it's beautiful, but the problem is that I cannot see Christmas and summer together, but I know that's actually very realistic somewhere in Australia or something. And here we are in the office area. You guys, I use this beautiful, beautiful set, new set from Felix Andre. It's the third part of the Berlin set. And you know that I always download everything from Felix Andre because I just can't help myself. I'm obsessed with that designer, and I'm always so grateful to him. And this library set is actually from Strange Storyteller Sims, once again. Usually that designer is an alpha CC designer, but from time to time you can find some recolors or some things that are going very nice with the maxis look as well. And this library is one of those things, and I'm obsessed with this library. I think that you probably notice it. I'm using it everywhere. It has such a beautiful swatches, and you can combine them in on so many different things and levels, and I'm just loving it. I live for it. And it perfectly goes in a one tile, which is very important to me, by the way, because all of the bookshelves that we have are not perfectly placed into one or two tiles. They are just somewhere in between. And I really like when the bookshelves can fit into small spaces perfectly. By the way, something else that I wanted to say is that I really wanted to combine old styles with the new styles. And I just wanted it to feel like they renovated this house for themselves, because they really like this old Georgian house. And there are some rooms that they were able to preserve more than the others. So you will notice that some rooms are a little bit more modern than the rest of the rooms, and I just thought that's very realistic. I tried to preserve some walls, they look older, some tapestries and things like that, and also old tiles, and just some of those. I try to incorporate some of the older elements with the new elements. Also, I wanted this kitchen to look older, a little bit more rustic, and I just kind of love that mesh of the two. I didn't want this to look like my vampire houses or something like that, just to be fully old. I wanted to add some modern elements into it as well. Also, I found this new custom content designer. She's actually producing only clutter on Patreon, and I'm in love. Like, I'm obsessed. Unfortunately, I found her at the end of this build. So after I recorded almost everything, I needed to go back and add some of her clutter because I just needed to do that. And her name is the Clutter Cat. And honestly, you guys, I'm obsessed with her clutter. I downloaded everything, and I'm going to be using her clutter from now on. Unfortunately, her custom content is not for free, so if you want to have beautiful details that I'm using in this house, you are going to need to become her Patreon. Of course, if you are not into that, you can just replace her clutter with something else that you like. But I honestly don't think that this house would look so beautiful without her amazing clutter. I'm just obsessed. I'm going to show you throughout this house what of her elements did I use. And basically, we are doing this house in the Willow Creek. I think you noticed already, on 50 by 50 lot. That's huge for me. I'm not that type of person who is doing like gigantic houses usually. Like, probably my favorite lots are 20 by 30 or something like that. I really like when houses are a bit taller, but I don't like doing a lot of landscaping, and usually my rooms are not so huge because I don't know what to do with them. I'm sorry. I'm just basically better with the smaller spaces. I definitely feel more comfortable with the smaller spaces, but from time to time, I guess I just need to make a family home. And for all of you who like doing gameplay, I think that you probably like to play with families more than just the one sim. And I get that. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, sometimes I just cannot. I spend a lot of time doing this one, and it was just too much for me. Right now, I'm thinking about the smaller builds. Even though I was thinking, and my next build is probably going to be a Vlad's mansion, but his lot is not so big, so I don't need to do like a hard landscaping, and that makes my game a bit easier. Even though I did this on purpose, I really wanted like to have this magical front of the house, and I think it just makes it special, basically. Of course, I saved a lot of reference pictures on Pinterest because in Croatia we don't have Georgian houses. I think that most of them are in England or in America. So in Croatia there is no houses like that. And I just wanted to find some pictures that I can use and just to see basically the details about the Georgian houses. And I was planning on doing a house like this for such a long time. But basically, I never have enough time to make something this big. And usually I'm posting my builds every 3 to 4 days. Now it's like 7 days or 8 days. And that's really so sad. I really like to give you more content, but it just wasn't possible this time because my sister came from Vienna with our dog, and my dog is here as well, and my friends are here almost every day, so I have a full house all of the time, and it's really hard to build. And I really miss The Sims. I really miss it. I really want to build more, but also I need to spend some time with my family. You know, I love them, they love me. We basically need each other. So here we are in the green room. As I said before, I tried to make it look a little bit more tropical and combine it with the winter items. And I don't know, with this one I didn't go over the top. I just wanted to use basically this lighted ivy by Leaf-motif, and also I used some items from Plumbob Tea Society and just some candles, and I didn't want it to go too Christmassy with this. I wanted to find that nice mesh between summer and winter, and I used one of my favorite sets from Felix Andre, colonial set. It's called Colonial Set. It's part 1 and part 2, and this sitting area looks so gorgeous. I really want to do something summery. I was thinking about Sulani lately. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about summer last few days all of the time. I'm just so tired of winter, and I'm waiting here in Zagreb for snow to come, but it's not coming, and it's just cold all of the time, and it's so depressing. And I just want summer back, so I decided that I'm going to be doing something summery very soon, and I want it to be magical. Maybe even some Disney vibes, like related. Maybe something between the Little Mermaid and the Jasmine from Aladdin. But I don't know, those are just ideas in my head. It's just a scratch, so don't think about it right now. First Vlad, then we are going to think about more things that are coming, basically. And we are here in the children room first. I used a lot of tiny travelers in here. But also I use this beautiful table from my Shuno-san. It just fits perfectly in here. I didn't use Christmas decorations in children rooms. I don't know why, I just didn't saw them there. I used some elements like this, hanging lights and just things like that. A room for a toddler is probably a little bit more Christmassy because I made it look so magical. I used the stars on the walls, and you're going to see that soon enough. But this one, as you can see, is very colorful. It's for a girl, but it can easily be for a boy. I didn't want it to make it too girly this time. I didn't want it to use pink. I wanted to use some like neutral colors more, like yellow and green. So it can easily be for a boy or a girl. And this is probably one of my favorite rooms that I made in all of my builds. It just looks so cozy, and I live for it. And we are here in the master bedroom. I didn't incorporate the closet in here once again because I made an open closet. You're going to see that very, very soon, and that's definitely one of my favorite closets ever. And for the furniture in this room, I mostly use Felix Andre. But these end tables, I think they're from the Pierre Sim. I'm not sure about this one in the middle. I didn't use a lot of furniture, but I want everything to look super warm, and yet again I'm using spoons in here for this hanging clothes. The spoons collection from Harry, that's actually a restaurant slash bar collection, but it looks so good when you're using it for the wardrobes. I think right now it's available for free, so you can download it. I'm not positive, you will need to check, but definitely at some point it's going to be for free. I'm not going to lie, you guys, I'm really spending quite a lot of money on CC creators, and that's basically because I'm very grateful for them and for their hard work. I know that some people doesn't want to support people on Patreon, and I get it. But for me, I really want to do that because I really prefer their items more than EA's. And if I can give my money to EA, I'm definitely going to spend a little bit more of it to, give it to custom content creators that I'm using definitely and mostly all of the time. So here we are in the toddler's room. This is also one of my favorite rooms. It's so magical, you guys, with these little stars. This tapestry is from the Pufferhead pack. But I combined a lot of different packs from maxis and also tiny travelers from House of Harlex. And what else did I use? Like Pierre Sim, I think. I used a lot of things that I was able to find that fits this kind of vibe. Usually when I'm using Pufferhead, I go for like Harry Potter inspired magical room, but I think this one is a little bit different. I just wanted it to look like it's basically somewhere on the skies between the stars. And the reason why I did that is probably when you have a toddler at home and he doesn't want to sleep and you need some sleep, you really, really want that kid to fall asleep just, nicely and sleep through the night. And I was thinking that this room would do that job very, very nicely, because like who wouldn't like to sleep in here? I think I would definitely sleep in here as a child, as a dead person. I would sleep in here all of the time, and it's a toddler's room, so I'm hoping that this room will do the trick with your sim kids. By the way, guys, I need to tell you yet again, I'm so sorry for my voice, but since I got COVID and I passed COVID, I'm losing my voice, like randomly. I'm using it in between the sentence. It's just slowly going away from me. And that's so sad. I really, that's really not good for this job, you know. I need to talk with you all of this time, and it just, my voice is giving up on me. And that's sad. But here we are, that's what it is, and we can't do nothing about it, basically. So this bathroom is meshed between like a bathroom and the laundry room. And I was thinking this is going to be a laundry room and also the bathroom for the kids. This is the only bathroom that it has this little toddler's toilet. Because the parents has their own bathroom, and we also have a guest bathroom downstairs. So those are 3 bathrooms. And I think that one is just perfect for the kids, you know. And here we are in the open closet, one of my favorite ones that I've ever did. It's a mesh of a lot of custom content designers, but also you guys, you know that right now I have a tumbler. So if you go to my Tumblr, you are going to find the whole CC list of everything that I've been using in this house and my other houses as well. And you can download a tray file there as well. Right now, I'm not really uploading my CC builds on the gallery. I don't know, am I going to start to do that again? I probably will, but I always forget since now I'm doing the tray files. But definitely tell me in the comments, do you prefer to download a tray file or you want me to put my builds in the gallery? I think it's probably the same thing, but if you really want to download my builds from the gallery, I can do that. I just think it's more practical and more easy if you download them from the Tumblr, because I can incorporate the whole CC list there, and I cannot do that on the gallery. And also before, when I was doing a CC list here on the YouTube channel, from time to time, just the CC links stop working. I don't know why is that so, but it's the truth. Like, they're working perfectly fine, and then after some time they just stop working, and that's really annoying. Okay guys, since I started losing my voice, I'm going to wrap it in here. Thank you so much for watching my video, for supporting me. That really means a lot to me. I wish you the pleasant rest of the week. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Spend it with your friends, with your family. Spend it in joy. And I will see you after this holidays. I'm sending you a lot of kisses, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye you guys. you.